most frequent questions I get is people come up to me and say, "Yo, Professor, what type of protein should I be using?" At this point, I generally ask them, what are you trying to accomplish? And most of the time, people are trying to get bigger, trying to get stronger, trying to build more mass.
Trying to get bigger, trying to get stronger, trying to build more mass. Trying to get bigger, trying to get stronger, trying to build more mass.
Alright, so in regards to what protein you should have around your workout, I'm going to talk about a type of protein called hydrolyzed protein. Hydrolyzation is just a process that the protein goes through, and basically it breaks it down, the protein molecule, into tri and dipeptides. Essentially what this means is it's just broken down even further, so it digests more easily and more quickly. The significance of digesting more quickly is that when it digests more quickly, you get a higher spike of amino acids in your bloodstream. And the higher the spike of amino acids in your bloodstream, the more it impacts protein synthesis. Alright, so here's a little graph explaining 4 different types of protein and then the amino acid concentration they're going to result in your bloodstream. So the first one being casein protein. This is the slowest digesting protein that kind of gels in your stomach, and then you just get a slow trickle of amino acids. So this is going to end with a rather low amino acid concentration at one point in your body, because it's going to trickle out through a long range of time. With whey, you're going to get a little higher concentration of amino acids in your bloodstream because it digests a little quicker.
No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way.
Moving on to whey hydrolyzed, even more of a spike in amino acids. And then finally you have casein hydrolyzed over here, which is going to have, it's the fastest digesting protein, so you're going to have the peak, or the highest peak of amino acids at any given time with the casein hydrolyzed. Okay, so using the exact same linear path here, I'm going to explain the protein synthesis and its regards to amino acid concentration. This being fairly self-explanatory, that the higher the amino acid concentration at any given point in your bloodstream, the higher the protein synthesis. This is why it's important to know what protein and what type of protein to consume around your workout to maximize protein synthesis. And not even necessarily around your workout. At any given point of the day, you can consume a fast digesting protein and have a spike in amino acid concentration, thus engaging protein synthesis. Alright, so what research shows is that the best way to maximize protein synthesis throughout your day is by using peaks and valleys of amino acid concentration. This just means that consuming a fast digesting protein powder at some point in the day, resulting in a peak right here, this is going to engage and maximize your protein synthesis ability. And then following that with a sharp decrease in amino acid concentration, you got this valley right here where you're not ingesting anything. You don't have, because of the fast digesting amino acids you took, they're out of your bloodstream real quick, so you go back to this valley, and this valley lasts for a certain period of time. You ingest protein again, a fast digesting protein, you get another peak. You engage and maximize protein synthesis based off of how fast that protein's digesting. That gives you another valley here, and then again, you get the point about peaks and valleys and how the peaks are going to engage protein synthesis. Okay, so there's two different routes you can go with your protein powder here. One being using it for anabolic purposes. Anabolic meaning just the building up muscle tissue, protein synthesis, which we talk about. And what you want for anabolic processes, as far as protein synthesis is concerned, is using the fastest digesting protein. We talked about the casein hydrolysates and the whey hydrolysate at that point.
No way!
But then you had, if you remember back to the graph, on the far end here we had just casein protein that digests fairly slow. Well, what can you use that for? For an anti-catabolic circumstance where you're just preventing the breakdown of your muscle tissue. Say you have to do some long steady state cardio, you're dieting, for whatever reason you want to preserve the maximum amount of muscle tissue you can. So you use the slowest digesting protein, and that's that casein protein, and then just puts you in an anti-catabolic state. That slow trickle of amino acids throughout the day will help protect your muscle tissue and from your body to break it down and use it for energy via the gluconeogenesis we talked about in a prior video. Okay, so just to recap here about what protein you should be using around your workout. Number one here, to maximize protein synthesis, we want to use those hydros we talked about, the whey hydrolysate and the casein hydrolysate. They digest the fastest, they bring the highest peak of amino acids in your bloodstream, thus resulting in the highest potential for protein synthesis or muscle building. Then there's point two here, to prevent muscle breakdown. Generally, the route you're going to want to go is with casein protein, where you get that slow trickle of amino acids throughout the day, which will protect your body from breaking down that hard-earned muscle tissue of yours. So if you guys have any more supplement questions for me that you would like me to discuss, talk about creatine pre-workouts or anything like that, shoot a question my way. I generally get a lot of questions about supplements in real life. I don't know why it's such a popular topic, but it seems to be. So any questions you guys got, just post them on our Facebook page or under any of our YouTube videos, and I'd love to talk about those with you.
Everyone remember to like, comment, and subscribe. To do otherwise would just be un-American. And while you're at it, check out some of the other videos on our channel. You'll begin to wonder how something can be so informative and yet so humorous all at the same time. But most importantly, don't forget, it's science. It's Massenomics!